Welcome back to the My Chance Up overview tutorial. This segment we're going to talk about the Resource Center and show you how the Resource Center works. And this will be the final tutorial for this particular section or particular user type. Okay, so to get to the Resource Center, you just hover over the Resources section over here. You could also use this widget down here, the directory widget, or you could use the interactive map here, but we'll use the resource drop down here, and there's two ways to get there. You can either use the interactive map, and then we hover over District of Columbia. We can click on that and it will take us to Washington. And if we click on 20011, we find ourselves over here, and here is our resource item. So as you can see, in your resources direct access menu, we'll take you to the same place, and we'll do that as well in a moment. But we got here using the interactive map, and this will take you to the 9th, and as you can see, you've got the 19th Street Baptist Church. That's in 20011 in Northwest DC. Okay, you can rate the item. The user can give comments. As you can see, we do a comment here, or we can opt into this particular resource, and that allows a lot of different functions where the employer or the provider can then have access to information in regard to the user's use of this particular resource, and also gives us the ability to use that user activity as well. Okay, so this opt-in, opt-out button is very important, and they can like or dislike as well. So it gives us some user metrics on what they're doing with these particular products. Okay, so that's the interactive map. Now if we want to use the direct access menu, click that and it'll just take us right to the direct access menu that you just saw right there. And then if we want to go to, let's say, Washington, or how about District of Columbia, or just there we go. There we are. And then navigating to 20011, as you see, we're back here with the 19th Street Baptist Church, 6th Presbyterian Church, 2011, 2011, 2011. Okay, so that's how you navigate the Resource Center, and that's an overview of our resources here. It's just basically a tunnel down. You'll always have these breadcrumbs here, so so if you can always go back up again. So Washington takes you to the state of Washington and all of the zip codes. There's our 2011 that we were in there. Just click the go button to go to any resource category, resource item section. So all the items will be contained in the zip code, which is the final destination of each one of these breadcrumbs. And District of Columbia, here where you have Andrews Air Force Base, Washington Naval Yard, Region 3 gives you all the states: Delaware, District of Columbia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. And then of course Provider Plaza is where you have your regions, so the different regions with the different states all broken up in regions. Okay, and then of course the home is the three main categories that we have in there now: the Employment Plaza, where you get employers and job seekers, and they meet up there. and then you have the provider plaza, which is where you have products and services, because we were just on the provider plaza for Washington, D.C. Okay, so that basically gives you an overview of the resource center and how to tunnel in and tunnel out and how to search. You can always do a keyword search as well if you wanted to, so that works as well. And you should get some results from that as well. So works pretty well. And then so that's the search function. And that pretty much concludes the tutorial for the basic user. Okay, so until our next section, which we will go over the some different functions of some different users. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.